All right, so we are going to be talking about time blocking, time matrix for our daily schedule. Now, bottom of this video, I'm actually going to be attaching a link to the Pond Digger episode number 5. He talks about the time matrix. Definitely check that video out after you've watched this training video. Eric Triplett's a badass. You'll definitely enjoy it. So let's jump into it. Every day, we're going to meet at 6. We're going to have our morning meeting right here at the shop. This morning meeting is super crucial. We're going to be talking about the objectives of the day, of the week, what we got to accomplish the day before, what we're going to be accomplishing that day. Are we ahead of schedule, behind schedule? What are the production numbers looking like for our projects? Um, and we're going to be talking about what went well the day before, what didn't go well, what type of training we could improve on in the future, maybe some different processes to avoid issues that came up, and do we need any consumables? Was there any equipment that needed maintenance or fixed? All that type of information is going to be talked about in this morning meeting. Right here, we have a 30-minute window, 45-minute window. Um, it can run longer. And say we're going to be doing metal for the day and we're going to be doing a bunch of trim work, and you guys are a little bit fuzzy and you haven't done a specific trim detail and you'd like a little bit more training on it, this is the time to raise those questions. Let's talk about it. Let's pull up some drawings. And if we can, we'll do some quick demonstrations right in the morning meeting there, or watch a training video. So from there, we're going to send a couple guys out. They're going to get the trucks fired up. They're going to do a walk around. They're going to make sure that the tires are aired up. Nothing's maintenance is needed on any of the trucks. Check the fluid levels, the oil, the coolant, that type of stuff, and get them warming up. Make sure that nothing's falling off of them. The equipment strapped down. The trailer is securely attached to the truck, and equipment's tied down on the trailers if that's applicable. So from there, we're going to have different types of or different travel times associated with different projects. Sometimes they're far out, close by. Um, at that point, use that time as a secondary meeting to really talk about the specifics of the tasks that you're going to be doing once you get to the job site. Because once we get there, we're going to be rocking and rolling. Um, when we show up to the job site, the project leads, they're going to hop out and they're going to do a walk around of the project. Look at the overall project, make sure everything is the same as the way we left it. And if there was any issues that we need to address, you're going to be writing down any additional tasks that might need to be listed. We're going to have a whiteboard or something like that in the trailer. Write those tasks down so it's communicated well with all the rest of the team. From there, the rest of the team is actually going into the trailer, and we're going to be setting everything up, getting equipment started, making sure that it's maintenance and ready to go for the day. If we need to move a bunk of lumber to maximize our lean efficiency at the job site, go ahead and do that type of stuff. Get everything set up to be ready to rock and roll. From there, we're going to be moving into the morning crushing mode. This is my favorite part of the day. We got a 3 hour time block, and we're going to be crushing it. We're going to be plugging along, and we're going to be throwing lumber, we're going to be throwing screws, throwing metal, getting stuff done. There's no BS here. There's no standing around. Everybody is task oriented and getting stuff done, finding their groove, being efficient, helping out where when it what needs to be helped at. And if something's not going right, go ahead and pivot, make the adjustments, make sure that we're really going strong. So morning crushing mode, crew leads, make sure that you're taking those 3 steps back, looking at the overall picture, making sure everything's going smooth. Sometimes when you take those 3 steps back and you look at the overall picture, you can catch some mistakes before it's too far along to where it's a pain in the neck. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of everybody else, making sure that they're on task and there isn't something that one crew member could be doing to help improve the efficiency and productivity of the project. Everybody's task oriented. And then this is one of the most important parts of the day is our first break. Now we're going to be taking a breather, decompress, enjoy a snack, take a stroll. If you need to, crew leads, use this time to take a look at your the overall picture of the project and and physically decompress, mentally decompress, and get ready to rock and roll because at this point we're rolling into our midday crushing mode. This one, just like the first one, we're on task, no BS and no standing around. We're helping each other out and we are just rocking out, being productive. Um, This one, a little bit later in the day, we're starting to get wore out, so it's a little bit shorter. This one's only about a 2 hour window. After that, we're going to be taking another breather, another 15, 30 minutes. At the end of that breather, tail end of that breather, we're going to be talking about the task for the next crush mode. Same with the last breather. You want to be talking about the next steps. Be like, come out of that break and start thinking, what am I going to be doing? Plan it out, and you're going to be able to execute it more efficiently. At this one, we need to be mindful that this is our last crush mode. This is our last window of work. We really need to get to a point on the project that's safe to leave for the night, for the weekend, whatever it might be. Make sure everything's braced off and is at a good stopping point. If we're pushing and we need to get 20 sheets of metal on, go ahead and push, but make sure that you can get to a good stopping point and you can leave and have peace of mind when you leave the job site. All right, so this is an important part of the process as well. Crew leads, you're going to be doing or having a alarm set on your phone, and this is a hard stop. So we're going to be taking a 45-minute, 30-minute window before the end of the day, before we are ready to leave the job site, and we're stopping and we're picking up, we're cleaning up, we're making sure that the job trailer looks awesome, organized. So if we did have to hook up and leave, it's ready to rock and roll. The whole job site looks nice, clean, and presentable. Pick up all the trash, haul the trash back with you for the night. And this is really important, especially for homeowners and our clients, because they don't like a messy job site. And this is an important part of the day. So make sure that you take the time and clean up each and every day. All right, project leads. At this time, you're going around and you're seeing how well we did for the day. Are we on schedule? Are we behind schedule? Are we ahead of schedule? Do we need stuff for the next day? Also, while you're doing your walk around, be taking pictures. And if there was some training challenges that kind of came up, use that time as an opportunity to take a video, talk about what happened, how we can improve it. Um, from here, we have travel time back to the office. Use this time, project leads. You're going to be sitting in shotgun. You're going to be putting your pictures into Buildertrend and updating your daily log. Input the information that we need to be successful for the next day and for the week. So get back to the shop, empty out the crew trucks, clean everything up, clock out, go home and decompress. That's the time matrix, super important to think about, and even use this as a reminder or refresher every now and then. So that way you're crushing it. That way you boys can crush it.